sorry about that. We had to have a little bit of a pause there. Again, the joys of filming at home. I just told my son, don't come down here while I'm filming, and first thing he does is come downstairs. So, again, apologies for that. Let me try and move this light a little bit so we get a little bit less glare on these cards, because they got some gorgeous art on these. Yeah, and there's some good value cards in this set. There are multiple cards in this set that are worth more than $50, and that I'm very happy about. Lots of new Link monsters. There, hopefully that, I think that moves the light a little bit better. You'll read those. This is a really neat card. These Mech Knights. Big fan of how they work. Looks like some really cool stuff coming out. Again, not spending as much time on a lot of these commons and uncommons. We're going to see 1,000,001 of those things. You get lots of time so you can pause and take a look at some of these cards, read some of their effects. And if there's any of them for any reason that you can't see, you want to know exactly what it is, more proper wording on it, they will post the stuff in a few days. In the meantime, you can always message us at Sequence Comics on Facebook. What do you guys think of the new set? I'd like to get some more feedback on some of these videos. I know we're just starting them, but a little bit of a learning curve, I'm sure. Just get these out there. People can see what we get, see what all the cards are. But we're always looking for feedback. Oh, now this one I really like. This is one I was hoping we would open, be able to get a chance. When your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in defense position. This card's controller cannot fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link summon unless this card is used as material. This card is bonkers, in my opinion. I don't know if it's got as much playability as the other C cards. Of course, Max C and Flying C, you know, they seem to have a fair amount of play. But I am a big fan of being able to kind of mess with your opponent's field a little bit, fill in a spot, give them something that maybe they can't fusion summon because this is just an odd number that they can't work with. Something along those, throw your opponent's game plan on. It's actually not a bad creature, though. 15,000 attack, 1,500 attack, 2,200 defense. It's actually a sizable creature, though. That's the, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Be interested in seeing some people try that out. See what they make work with it. I already know a few people in the local community. I can't wait to see what they bring to the table in the next few weeks, months, as it goes. And maybe even at our upcoming tournament we have for Extreme Forces booster box giveaway. There's more of those Mech Knights. Yeah, they look interesting. Oh, there's a nice one. I like that one. I think actually that one right there is one that we didn't open in the other box, so it's nice to know that we actually got a couple copies of these cards. Here, I'll hold that one up so you guys can read that. There's a lot of stuff going on there. You see lots of Link monsters. I'm a fan of Link monsters personally. That's kind of what got me back into the game a little bit, is the changing of the format, the changing of the way the game plays, adding Link monsters. I know we've seen some negative feedback in that some people don't like the new Link rules, or they feel that the game is as broken as it used to be. I feel it's fairly well balanced. Oh, there's another one actually. Another one we did not open. Gorgeous card. Lots more Link monsters, lots more options. That's what it's all about. Again, a lot of these commons, we're just going to go through them fairly fast. We've seen a lot of these things already. This one's pretty cool. Love the foiling on those. Hold that up for you guys to read. More DD support. So there's always a fun mechanic. I'm always been a fan of these kind of things in Magic. Let's see if somebody decides to use some of this stuff. All right. Hopefully you guys are getting a chance to read through all the cards, see all the spoilers for everything. That cool card right there. Again, if you have any problems, feel free to message us. We'll read off the card to you, take a screenshot of it, send it to you. That way you have, an idea of exactly what it does. Of course, we're doing a booster box giveaway at our next tournament. One booster box will be given away for every 10 players that attend as a door prize. So even just playing, just stick out for the tournament. Play a few rounds, see what you get. You got a chance. For $10, you might open a box of this stuff. It's pretty good. There might be a few packs here that are not as high as the rest, but the value of some of the cards on this is pretty solid, actually. Ooh. Ritual Beast, no, sorry. Make sure you get that on camera there. Problem. I start looking at it myself and I start sliding over the side so I can read it and realize that I'm videotaping. You guys want to see this stuff too? And we will be doing reviews of the sets coming up, so if you'd want to be on camera, do a little back and forth, answer some questions about the set, help support our YouTube page, that would be great. Just get in contact with us. We'll be doing this for Magic and Warhammer and Yu-Gi-Oh! Just having something to kind of touch base with everybody, get people's opinions on stuff. Again, everyone plays a different type of deck, see what everyone wants to play. You might have somebody who's really into the DD format, somebody who wants to build something new, somebody who's up on this stuff, somebody who's not, but we all like to explore this stuff a little bit together, so we are a good community here. So we're about halfway through. Haven't had any huge takers yet, but we will go over the prices of some of the top end cards at the end of this video, even if we don't end up pulling the cards for the store, which would suck, especially those of us who are selling cards from the store, like myself. But we want to make sure that you know when you go in and you buy your box or your booster pack, if you open a card and you see it, you'll immediately know, hey, you know what, that's the $50 card, that's the $100 card. So the last thing we want you to do is go in blind, open things, think it's cool, trade it off, and turn out, oh, there's a $100 card traded away. I've heard some horror stories of kids opening their cards and not knowing the value and trading things off, you know, expensive cards for a can of pop, a bag of chips, having no idea what the card's actually worth. So we're going to make sure that you guys know what you have as far as cards are concerned, value-wise. That way you know what to hold on to, what to trade, make sure you get the most value for your cards that you open. Alright. Speed up a little bit here. Again, if you see something, we don't stop on it. Ooh, there we go. That is Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. That right there is your $100 card. $80 booster box paid for in that one card. It is gorgeous. 1800 attack, link to 2 Pendulum Monsters. If this card is link summoned, you can add 1 Pendulum Monster from your deck to your extra deck face up. Once per turn, you can target 1 other face up card you control, destroy it, and then add 1 face up Pendulum Monster from your extra deck to your hand. If a card, cards in your Pendulum zones leave the field, draw 1 card. You can only use this effect of Heavy Metal Foes Electromite once per turn. Fantastic card. That is your chase card of the set. So we're going to put that one aside. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Let's get to some of the good stuff, right? We've seen a lot of this stuff already. You know what? Even though getting that $100 card, I think the other box we opened at the store was quite a bit better. We got a lot more $10 and $15 cards in it. Actually, I got a price list right here. That one's actually on the more top end. It's about $10 card right there itself. Actually, I didn't get a chance to show that one, I don't think, yet. So we got a couple good things here. Again, a lot of the commons and uncommons we've already gone through at this point. I'll go through them a little faster. A lot of this stuff we've already seen. But you know what, this is even everything aside, we've got a few $5 cards in here. Again, $80 a box, get a $100 card. Not a bad thing. I think she's sitting about 10 bucks. And the second one I think we got. Yep, looks like we're down to 5 more. Can we maybe get another big hit? I hope so. Again, we'll go over all the expensive cards at the end of this video. That way you know what you're getting, you know what the expensive cards are, what the things you're looking for are, purely from a financial point of view, not from a game point of view. You know, you never know what small card could jump in price at any given moment, but release day, you're opening, you're looking for value. Ooh, there's a nice card. That's another one. I guarantee you that one is going to be a couple bucks. Got a list beside me here. That one's $15. That's a $15 card right there. Not too bad. Put that aside as well. One of the more pricier ones. It's quite a shame they don't have anything online yet for the cards for the entire set to be able to read through them easily. They will get there. Our website will be up there as well. You just got to give it time. Crystal Commerce is fantastic. Getting everything uploaded for us streamlines everything, makes something super simple, but you got to give them time. They have hundreds of stores and only a few staff. Well knowledgeable staff though. Oh, I think there's one that we don't have in the store yet. That one's cool. Mechanite Red Moon. Alright. Well, that's it for our booster box opening. So we got a couple of the bigger cards here. Just to go over some of the prices on them. So you know, if you open, obviously we have this. This is our big chase card of the set. It's going at $100 right now. Saryuja Skuldred, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's a $65 card. Again, a lot of money in this. Trinade, $20. Inspector Border, $20. Mekk-Knight Purple Nightfall, $18. This one right here, Isolade, Two Tales of Noble Knights, $15. Mekk-Knight Blue Sky, $15. Mythical Beast Master Cerberus, $12. They're just value, left, right, and center. Pendulum Paradox, $10. Triple Burst Dragon, $10. Clara and Rushka, $6. Boot Sector Launch, $5. Xcode Doctor, $5. Mekk-Knight Spectrum Supreme, $5. Mythical Beast Jackal King, $5. World Legacy Secret, $5. Any of those cards there you open, you are at least breaking even, if not making money. Let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards. 16 cards. This is a fairly small set. There's only about 96 cards to, I'm going to ballpark it, 96 to 100 cards. Off the top of my head, I was programming all this stuff into the site this morning. It's been a few hours, a little bit of a head cold. Not guaranteed I can think completely clearly and remember that, but I'm thinking it was 96. 96 is sticking out to me. So a fairly small set in regards to having that much value in it. And even after that, like, I'm just looking through the price list here. There's still another 10 or 15 cards in the $2 to $5 range. This has an insane amount of value in this. If you can scrap together $80 plus taxes, come pick up a box, I think it's well worth it. There's a very good chance you're going to make your money on these boxes, and get them in while you get a chance. 9 cards per pack. I think that is better than normal, and you're going to have a lot of cards to play around with, in addition to having something like this that is $100. Don't miss your opportunity with things like this, because cards like this have become staples. I think Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring is a perfect example. We weren't selling cards at the time, but that card has consistently stayed around the $100 mark. Having cards like this in your collection, they won't rotate like magic. They're gonna hold their value for a while. Even if they dip down, you're still going to have a $50+ card. Get them now while you can, because the things will dry up. And that's just how Yu-Gi-Oh goes. If it doesn't get a reprinting, surplus is going to dry up. And when you want to go build the deck in 6 months or a year, now you're going to be tracking these things down, and it's going to be a pain to track down. As myself, who just built True Dracos, trying to find the Draconic diagram, oh my god, it was such a pain to track that down online. You think you could find it anywhere, even the bigger stores in the States and Canada, none of them had it. I had to finally get one here, one there, one off a friend. Like, it took forever to get that stuff. Don't make that mistake. Learn from my mistakes. If you're playing now, try and get these as fast as possible. As always, feedback is good, and like, subscribe, give us your feedback. Share the video, do what you can to help build us as a community, help build our videos up better so that we can do more of these things, more giveaways, etc., etc. Thank you for watching.